Hi everybody and welcome back to GreedFall in 2024. This is going to be part 13. I do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun with the sole goal in mind: invade your phones and your homes on the big screens, little screens, and all the screens in between to give you videos that you can play in the background so you can simulate, cultivate, and participate in that warm feeling of greasy hamburger-like nostalgia sitting in the back of your car for a week in the hot sun because you forgot about it. Of the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s feel when you go over to a buddy's place after school or work, where you drop your pack, drop your gear, and drop your butt in any seat and chair nearby. Regardless if you're playing good games or bad games, it's all about just hanging out and having rambling conversations like this. My subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you all. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos, especially at the frequency and pace that I keep doing them. And as long as one of y'all sticks around, I'll keep pumping out videos as best I can. Hopefully getting better at it as time goes on. Please let me know in the comments things I can improve, games you'd like to see me play. I do look at them. And yeah, I look forward to any input. You drive by Rubberneck Beers, howdy. Stay a while and listen. Alright. So we just did a companion quest for Patreus. And we have a quest from the Queen there, but I wanna go to the region of Heckmet. Real quick. Also, let's see about selling stuff that we don't need. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need these. Sure, those can stay. I'm pretty sure I can sell these, but I'm not sure 100%, so we'll see. I'll go see the governor. I want to see if he's got a quest for me. Doesn't seem like it. I didn't think the...
Your Excellency, Lord Desart, and to what do I have to give farewell?
Nope, he doesn't. So... let's do this. Save time. Find the Scholars Expedition Camp. Oh, this is a whole new map. Yeah, I guess we'll be fine doing that. I'm gonna go left first. Actually, you know what? Let's not do this yet. Let's not go here yet. Now that I know that this is a brand new map, let's let's see what this looks like. On the Scholar's Expedition. Camp of the Stone Ark. Will that bring us closer?
The valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
Alright, we're closer, I think. Yep. Nope, don't do that. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm just looking over some dialogue stuff real quick that they have in regards to this quest. It looks like there is a way to lose them if you okay. There might be good ore collecting around here, though. So I gotta keep an eye out for that.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Is it up that way? Looks like it's gonna be up this way. Bit off the beaten path, but that's fine. And there's a reason I'm doing this. Alright, there's canyon you can get kind of late in the game.
Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
They do not look in very good condition. Let's have a closer look.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Aphra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues, or our mission will be a short one.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
How strange, this lone bed. It contains scientific materials
Whoa.
and a herbarium. Everything is tidy, but I see no trace of its occupant.
It's like being in a crow's nest. The view we have of the valley is an ideal observation point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great, but I want to go get some ore. Just fight.
Let's see if you can walk this fate.
Alright, now that we're back here at the camp, I don't know why it teleported me to there. Let's see. Where are we going now? That was... Where are we at? Search the camp.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies. No weapon leaves this scent mark. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they
What?
were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
Yeah. I think we've... Alright, note from the leader of the expedition. Globular root has a dense, firm texture. Smell that emerges from a strong, vigorous. I have observed several animals consumed with noticeable flags like to be edible. After has decided to move her tent further away, she says her constant cackling prevents her from focusing this young woman's talent, but I understand why her master dismissed her. She has a bad temper. Species of bird is heavily represented in the valley. They've proven to be incredibly curious. They come close to the touch. Natives must not hunt them, otherwise they'd be more prudent, yet their flesh is exquisite. Must be related to their beliefs. This naive people may consider them to be
This
sacred.
journal of a naturalist confirms absolutely that this is the campsite of our Lost Expedition. It makes mention of the other campsite that we found a distance away.
Okay. Find the naturalists in the swamps. Oh, so we have to... Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm picking up what you're sending down. did her stats change? Oh, she's 1650 now, not 750. I don't know if that's because I've got a thing of charisma or not. There is romance.
Those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they tracking?
New prey, no doubt. Let's get closer.
There is romance in this. I don't know if I'm going to be hitting any of those key triggers, though. We'll find out.
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Okay.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
Dude. No. I really feel like it's going to be something there. Message in a bottle, yeah.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
Why wouldn't he just knocked her other hand away if he knocked the first one? That's weird.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
After this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
We were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reported.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin, who wears an islander face. I've
Rude.
heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid, from the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own. This is a rather odd group. I am Aphra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart, but when I heard my fellow scholars' shouts, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly.
Would appreciate it.
We are oh so very close, and I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
Okay, now I'm gonna go over here and pick this up. This is what I wanted. Before you so rudely interrupted me. Alright, Aphra. I wonder if this is like a Legion situation. Mass Effect, if you remember, you get Legions so late in the game that's like hard to build up a relationship. Come on. I already know where you're going before you do. Is she going? Come on. Oh, just teleport. If you could just do that, why didn't you save your buddies? And this is what we needed to unlock the rest of this, huh? Are you really not? Wow, this is so weird. By that I mean I've never been like invisible wall blocked in a game, I think, because I went ahead of an NPC. Ah, there's the campfire that we were missing. There's a door. The door has no label.
This is where the natives took your colleagues.
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them. Better to remain discreet.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main ruin.
Okay, good. I'm gonna set up camp. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna explore everywhere but where you want me to go. Can I talk to her? No, I can't.
I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Really, you think?
It would be wiser than trying to get in through the gates.
You're right, but that's not what I'm focusing on right now. Alright, what else do we have? We've got 2 question marks. We got that the free. Okay. There, it's nighttime. Let's go.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I mean, now I can roll around with 3 companions. Which then makes me wonder, why can't I just roll around with 3 companions? Interrupted letter, Professor Seraphetin. I was on my way back to you at the supplies you asked me to gather for the expedition when I saw one of the creatures you told me about. An enormous beast resembles a deer but walked on 2 legs and was taller than trees. Last it saw me too and rushed toward me. I tried to defend myself using my sword but kept bouncing off his shell, which seemed as solid as our best armors. Managed to run away, but I'm bleeding profusely, and I no longer have enough strength to reach you. I hope that someone will find me and give you this letter. Tell my wife I love her. One of 3 letters. Temporary companion has left the team. Why is a temporary companion left the team? Okay. Temporary companion has left the team, so don't leave the area. Learn my lesson. I'm gonna go back that way though, collect all that stuff real quick, and then yeah, we'll see what trouble we can get into. Hope we do not get closer to them. Are you not coming? Alright, looks like that's the secret path, huh? The ones they told us about. No. I don't see a path. Can we climb this? It's impossible to climb. What is this?
I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
Please, Honor Manawi, let's try to avoid a fight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I'm gonna need a key, and we'll see if I can avoid a fight. Okay, we got a key to the scholars. I guess this is the way back, huh? I'll use the key. I didn't need the key though.
Is that you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
Alright. Let me just follow this, right? I mean, this was not...
Now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Yeah. Like this. Is that everybody? Nope. There's more coming. You're just taking a bit. How many of y'all were there? 3? I have an army now. Alright, let's see if they can stick with sprint. Yeah. Good.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Trocarid, mercy, you have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spare their lives. I beg you. They were only fighting to save the lives of those that have disappeared.
Yeah, why not?
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your word.
Thank you, Honor Manawi. I have spoken, and I will honor my words. Qua awalam sege.
Yeah, what he said. That was +1. Siora is still not friendly with us. Damn you, Siora.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
You
Very
should.
well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Okay, I guess I'm going too.
Sir Desade and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
A research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tiena Hack Kadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted.
Oh.
How's that? Leamater, I did nice them. Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag. Remedy. Surprising. But the Tiena Hack is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
See ya. All right. We gotta go back there anyways, because we gotta check some stuff out.
Karans, do you need some?
I was...
Got anything else to
Your
say?
Excellency,
Lord Desade, and to what do I owe?
No.
I have to go.
Farewell, my...
Okay. Alright, and we'll see about Aphra's side quest. I'm assuming she's got one too. Is she in here? Yep. Okay. But before that, let's go here. Here we go. All right. Something over there I want to check out. Gather companions. Let's speak to her.
Desade, I'd like to discuss something with you.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider everything else to be superstitions. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that she would be the best one to help you.
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will never betray the secrets of the Doneigada. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau, decorated with carvings and offerings. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the greatest mystery of this century. but they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone. Will you accompany me?
Should we? Yeah.
Very well. Understanding these transformations will surely be useful.
Thank you, Desade. I knew I could count on you. Let's go. Desade, can I do anything for you?
Do you often hold strangers at gunpoint?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about you? Do you often track young ladies?
Only when they're attractive. Your charm guided us to you.
Really? And how would you have known how I looked? I did not expect you to be so inane, Desade. Anything else?
I must leave you.
I actually don't want to do that yet. We will have to come back here, but I want to search the other part of this map first. Alright, they're down for the count. Are they angry at me?
Do not take a step further.
We come in peace. My name is We would like to speak to you.
Foreigners, the last...
I must admit to you that I am responsible. But
Alright. I'm gonna save that. I messed up. Sorry about that, folks. I want that to be fresh and unspoilery as much as possible. Oh, what's this? Huh. Something to do with a quest, I presume. Skill altar. Okay. Alright, I should have 2 now, right? Do I want this? Effect duration 15, speed 15. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I'll wait. Nothing. Yeah, we can always come back here. Well, we have to come back here anyways for the story. Alright, main quest. Talk about the ruins. Alright, now let's start making headway here.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh.
Then let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Armor will no longer protect you.
How rude.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Alright, this one doesn't seem to be as big as other maps, so we should be able to get through this fairly quick. Contracts, huh? Wait. Where? Oh.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the Suns. How could the chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Hey, buddy. What's up?
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, it was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desarde. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Menawi among the Lugayat Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
Oh. Obviously, I don't want anything. Like somebody. He's so heartbroken. Excuse me. He's so heartbroken we'd leave. Allergies kicking up. Destroyer built north of Eden. Okay. All right. Does it show up on the map at all? I don't know.
I am busy. If you have questions,
I'm sorry. I don't have time to talk.
All right.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia.
You know what this is going to be?
She supervises the theologians who discovered
A lot of
them.
running around talking to
Also
people.
guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence. Father,
I'm glad to see you, my child.
tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixenagad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Mateus, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Mateus. That helped to convince them.
I must leave.
May the enlightenment...
Alright. I'm guessing I gotta talk to you chuckleheads, huh? Who's that chucklehead?
I am busy. If you have questions, go see.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Mateus. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlu.
That's a haircut.
We stood our ground.
Or hairstyle.
And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful. I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Mateus is conducted.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas, I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us, or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Mateus later, but first we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack, but some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Okay.
I will let you...
Also, apparently, the romance happens by selecting specific pieces of dialogue at certain key points.
Karans, do you need some?
I've never heard...
He was the Donad.
What happened?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
I must leave you. Greetings, Desade. I am handling the investigation into...
Yeah, at least he's not saying he's the legat.
Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother
Yeah.
Virgil. What would you like to know?
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village.
No, he doesn't sound happy about that.
Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
Never trust someone that uses air quotes.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors and the masks. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Of course. According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Hmm.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it,
Obviously.
it's obvious.
Yeah.
There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. I will leave you to your work.
Alright. Zoned out a bit there.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence.
What is wrong with his face?
Brother Virgil can't have cared less about these relics. He must have fallen asleep on duty. And then, someone must have just stolen the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
So, we have to find their accomplice, the one that informed them, and who must be in the village.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Yeah, those shadows did not get casted right on his face. Do you have to learn more about the story of Eden again?
Father,
I'm glad to see.
tell me about how you...
We did not the and so.
I'm a...
Mate.
Okay. You already told us that story. Weird. Strange. Odd. WSO. On KGB 963. This is NPR. Now we can talk to this guy.
You have returned.
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Thélème and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegard did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence
You're too rowdy.
of the priests and their questions.
Like
They
the Road
told
Warriors.
to retake the village.
The wrestlers?
They
I think they were called the
even
Road
asked
Warriors.
Aphra, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser.
Oh, I was gonna say Laser. That'd be a great last name. Laser.
I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done
Looks
so.
like a sad deer.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course. And the Vosh Tirent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
Like so.
He gets so angry and depressed. Poor guy. Every time you leave. Leaving again, eh? Alright, let's... Not a big fan of these types of quests. Maybe if there was like more detective work that went on behind it, but it's basically just keep running around to different people.
Father, And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent the missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
I must leave.
May the enlightened...
Okay, so... Learn about the story of Eden again.
Father, tell me about how you...
We did not create the island, and so...
I must...
May the...
Father, why should...
If I live her, but in the meantime...
Oh, yeah,
we
do you...
must settle for the miracle of great coexistence. Nobody thought we could live...
Yeah, to exhaust all the dialogue
May the
options.
enlightened always...
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
On the other hand, had they followed their chief's example, this wouldn't have happened. Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Alright, let's go talk to Lure again. And then he'll be disappointed when we leave again.
You have returned.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son. I have to go.
Like the others. Like the others. Yes, like the others. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to get this done, get the experience, and start cleaning the rest of the map. And then, depending on where I'm at with the time, probably end up holding off until next recording to do Aphra's quest.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind the shakers.
It's almost like movie Irish talk.
He almost speaks like them now.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
Hey, as long as they give me a choice, you know. So don't take the path on the left. It's riddled with traps, she says. Well, let's... What's this? Why are these over here? Very angrily over here. Nothing. All right. She said don't take this path, right? They just keep pushing me down, but that's okay. Is this a trap? No, it's a nest. Oh, that's what I'm looking for, huh? Okay. I'm looking for things like that. I'm also looking for a body to bury. What's down here? Camp? Hmm. Okay.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
I hope you don't intend to fight them. They've already had to leave their families and their homes. They've suffered enough.
I don't plan on it, but...
We'll be discreet.
Well, let's not... let's not make promises.
That we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other.
We're sneaking. Just too quick for me.
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is to return to Eden.
Kind of curious. What's it mean by this is traps? Can I disarm them? He saw me from all the way over there, huh? Can I disarm these? I mean, this is just free gold, you know? I don't know if you get experience for diffusing traps. I think this is the first time we've actually ran into trap use.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
I think so. I managed to retrieve the tablets discreetly.
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. I will go talk to my son now. He needs to stop seeking revenge and find a new clan.
Yeah, I
That would
agree.
indeed be wiser. Vengeance has no positive repercussions.
Oh, Sierra, come on. You want to give me reputation, too. Wait, where are we going with this? Over here? Oh, I guess he doesn't want to see him.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you, but how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking
You're not
action
really
to
helping much,
make
Sewer.
it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things.
Why is his face shiny?
You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help.
Is it 150?
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
No, it's just 50. Lucky us. Is there another quest? Wait for the results of the progress.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I guess we get to come back to that. Alright, let's use this to explore a bit now. Now that we got this out of the way. What's my reputation look? Delamay is still suspicious of me, huh? My technique is high, and so is my attack. My magic is bad, and so is my defense. That makes sense. I usually play like a damaging, high risk, high reward. Usually things like crit builds and whatnot. Travel to the swamp entrance camp. Yes. So I need to find a body. And I need to find one more nest. Swampy area. No.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Those things are still very, very, very dangerous. Huh. This looks like a nest area. No, no nest area. That was a neat reflection.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Bury the corpse.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
And we got the corpse buried. We're still looking for what now? One more nest. Let's see if we can cheat. Yorglen nest. GreedFall. Oh. They're close to each other. Okay. In fact, I already stumbled upon one accidentally.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Alright. Skill altar. Also, let me see. Where's Fury? Oh, is this blocked off? Yeah, it's blocked off. Now, how do I get up to this? Thought I had 3 skill points. I guess that required 3 to unlock. Let's see. Yeah, those require 3. Alright. Fair enough. What's over here? Anything? Just that. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Huh. Yeah, let's go this way. Alright, that camera spazzed out a bit, but that's alright. Okay, up here should have been the last nest.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
There we go. Now we got all the nests. If you want to know what happened there, the game kind of follows like MMO rules, so once they get pulled out of aggro range, they reset. And their health regenerates and everything. And we'll head this way. Beast Essence. I've been picking up so much stuff. I don't even know what it's used for.
You are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Indeed. I am from the congregation of merchants. My name is Desardet. To whom do I have the privilege?
Sister Ephesia, envoy of Ptolemy, by the grace of the Illuminated. Enchanted, the Mother Cardinal has tasked me to investigate the activities of this village.
She also sent me here, to be your second.
What excellent news. You cannot imagine how much comfort that brings me. How might I help you?
I might actually have to call it here.
How has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you. Anything else?
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
That will be all, Sister Ephesia. Thank you.
Okay, it's a good spot to call it, I guess, right? We got some stuff. To do. Investigating this heretic village. Find out more about that next time. Alright, folks, gonna call it here. Made some headway. Made a new friend. Investigated a new area. Leveled up. And yeah, we'll pick up here next time. See what's going on. What we got? Mission side quests. Still have to do these. Which we're doing that one right now. Make sure we catch up on the others. To my subscribers, stay awesome and you have an amazing day. You drive by Rubberneck Beers. Catch you next time. Until then, y'all have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night.